So listen, man. Last night, Devin Haney put on a sleeper of a performance, man. And listen, man. Y'all been tuning into my channel long enough. Listen, I'm not even a big channel. We're only 5,000 subs in. But from the get-go, I told y'all what my name is. Rebel Life Boxing. That means if a fighter ain't doing what he's supposed to do, I don't give a fuck if I like him or not. I don't have no allegiance to these boxers, bro. If they do good, they do good. If they do bad, I'm going to talk about it. If they do good, I'm going to talk about it. In the past, I've gave Devin a lot of praise. I said that he give Tank fits and problems, and I still believe he would, in my humble opinion. Maybe. I say maybe because I don't know anymore because of that last performance he gave us. There is a high possibility that Devin Haney is done. All right, and I know a lot of people like Dev. I still like Dev. But we got to keep it real and call it what it is, man. That performance left a lot of questions in people's minds, and especially mine, because we was trying to figure out, if Ryan Garcia did any damage to him psychologically and mentally. Devin, before the Ryan fight, Devin was on his game. He was, touted to be one of the faces of boxing, so they say. Now people are still calling him the face of boxing. I'm like, how is he the face of boxing doing stuff like that? That's not a face of boxing. Faces of boxing don't put on performances like that, man. The issue is here. A lot of these pro Devin Haney dudes, right? And y'all know where I'm going. I'm not giving them dudes no shine over here. None of them. They not getting no publicity. Y'all already know who I'm talking about and what group of boxing channels I'm talking about. All right. They are pretty much saying everybody's hating on Devin Haney because everybody's criticizing his performance last night. So, in other words, you can't be critical of a fighter because you don't like his performance. That means you hating on him. And the funny thing is, how many times have you heard those boxing channels talk bad about other fighters? Were they hating on those fighters too? It's not called hate when you're criticizing stuff that's supposed to be criticized, bro. These dudes are yes men. They're equivalent of if, a man is slapping his woman around and then everybody's asking the woman, yo, man, why you letting him slap you around? Because he pays all the bills, man. He really loves me, though. That's the same shit with these dumbass channels, man. Y'all got to hold your boxer accountable, man. That was a horrible performance from Devin Haney last night. Now, I understand he was away for a whole year. Bruh, listen. People talking about he could have knocked out Ramirez. Okay, why didn't he knock him out then? If he could have knocked him out. So, in other words, he went in there to play games with Jose Ramirez. So you play games in the ring in boxing, as dangerous as it is, you were in there to play games? I don't think so, man. That Devin Haney possibly is cooked. Now, people are saying he put on that performance because he was supposed to take it easy on Jose Ramirez, because they didn't want to put too much. He didn't want to put too much into it to save himself for the Ryan fight. Man, if y'all don't go ahead with that bullshit, bro. I've seen Devin Haney easily whoop dudes with his jab, bro. Better fighters than Jose Ramirez. I've seen him beat dudes with his jab with no problem. And his movement. He planted his feet much more. This fight, he didn't even plant his feet. He didn't even stand there long enough to even get off a good power shot. So you telling me that's the face of boxing, fighting like that? You telling me that's boxing, bro? That's not, bro. Listen, I don't have a problem with dudes moving and doing what they do, bro. He looked so nervous, and then he didn't look at ease. He didn't look comfortable. He didn't look settled in. It's a difference, man. It's a difference. Shakur Stevenson's fight was boring too with Delasanos, but Shakur didn't look nervous. To me, he didn't look nervous and scared. He just looked like he was just being either he was injured or he would just didn't want to get hit. But he didn't. If he was nervous, he had a good way of masking that nervousness. It wasn't like Dev. Dev's feet was all over the... Bro, Devin was crip walking the whole fight, bro. He was in there crip walking the entire fight. You telling me that's the face of boxing, fighting like that? That's how he was supposed to get the Ryan Garcia rematch? I don't even want to get on... Y'all already know how I felt about Ryan Garcia. He was super exposed last night. But that doesn't mean Devin Haney did good either. The only one that did pretty good was Teofimo Lopez, man. Right? Yo, it's these channels, bro. Y'all gotta stop this shit, bro. Yeah, we understand you're a fan of him, but man, y'all gotta stop kissing ass, bro. Tell it like it is. He did bad, bro. That wasn't a good performance at all. These dudes sitting up there talking about he outboxed him with ease. Bro, if he outboxed him with ease, why did Devin look so uncomfortable then? Why did he look uncomfortable? Call it like it is, bro. He put on a bad performance. It happens. But don't sit up there and try to make everybody else look like they hating on Devin because we saw what we saw last night. We got eyes. We saw it. He from the first bell, he was jumping all over the place, bro. He wasn't settled. I never seen that. People talking about, well, how was he supposed to fight him? Yo, y'all want him to rush him so he can fight like he fought Ryan and get knocked down. No. Stop it. Because that's not what we saying. Devin never fought that way. We used to seeing Devin move around, but we used to also see him plant his feet and let his fucking hands go. He didn't let his hands go last night. They're trying to act like we did, like we were delusional. We didn't see what the fuck we saw last night. That was not the Devin Haney we used to seeing. Right? It's not. But you know, like I said, the fanboys, bro, their minds are so fucking clouded. They so starstruck that the truth could be right in their face. But then in turns, everybody else is hating. It's like, okay, Dev is our guy. Fuck everybody else. Y'all niggas is hating on Dev. No, not at all. Not this dude. Not this channel. I don't hate on Dev. If anything, y'all can check the track record on me in my Devin Haney videos. I've always went to bat for Devin Haney. Always. Especially with this Ryan Garcia bullshit. I always backed him up. But I also criticized him. Y'all dudes are such fanboys of Devin. Y'all still ain't give him no criticism for not blocking that fucking left hook, bro. We know Ryan's left hook was abnormal because of the Osterine. What the fuck does that have to do with Devin Haney not blocking that shit the whole fight? That has nothing to do with nothing, bro. Ryan Garcia didn't make Devin put his hands down. Devin did that himself. So y'all gotta hold him accountable, bro. This is mind blowing. These channels, bro. This is why a lot of these channels. I think a lot of these channels, man. I forgot what channel it was. They said, was it Coach Malachi? I think, yeah, it was Coach Malachi, man. Coach Malachi was right. This certain set of channels, bro. As long everybody that they stand behind always got something bad happening to them in the ring. It's always like a curse. You see it, right? It's like a curse. Errol Spence, who else, man? It was Errol Spence, and look what's going on with Devin Haney right now, man. If I was Devin and I was like, you know, I would like just distance myself from these motherfuckers, bro, because they not gonna tell him his shit stink, bro. I want somebody to tell me that my shit stink. I'm doing wrong. Yo, bro, I ain't like your performance, man. Listen, yeah, we know you got a little ring rust, man, but it don't take 12 rounds to shake over no ring rust. You was moving around a little too much in there, my guy. You know, you ain't putting no pain on fucking Jose Ramirez. You don't have to stand there in the pocket to put pain on somebody, man. And, you know, Devin's thing is, you know, he doesn't really have the punching power, so his boxing ability is nice. So I didn't really see that last night, man. I did not. You know, so and when y'all be hearing this shit from these channels, oh man, you know, y'all hating on Devin. Man, shut that shit up. Ain't nobody hating on Devin. Only people that hate on Devin is the Ryan Garcia fanboys. Ain't nobody else hating on that boy, man. We gotta start holding people accountable for bullshit performances, period. It don't matter. Terrence Crawford could have went in there and put on a bad show against somebody. Yo, Bud go in there and look bad against Canelo. I'm a flame Bud too. I'm not talking about bad as far as he tried his hardest and he still lost. Nah. If Bud give it his all, that's what I like to see. But Bud start bouncing around the ring like a fucking bunny rabbit and shit, not standing there fighting, not letting his hands go. We gonna flame him. We gonna flame him and hold Bud accountable, bro. Because you know why? We not fucking fanboys. We fans and we support certain fighters, but we ain't fanboys. We gonna let Bud have it, man. Period. But anyway, I want to know what y'all think, man. It's just Devin Haney the face, and they're calling Devin Haney the face of boxing, bro. So Devin Haney, I want y'all opinion. Is Devin Haney the face of boxing right now, y'all? Drop your honest opinion. If you feel like that, that's cool. I don't feel like that. I don't right now. There might not even be a face of boxing right now at all. Canelo's supposed to be the face. He on his way out. If Bud beats Canelo, I think Bud gonna be the fucking face of boxing. I'll be real with y'all. Shit, if Skull beat him, Skull gonna be the face of boxing. Listen, y'all better stop playing around with these underdogs. I'm putting my money on Skull. Fuck what y'all talking about. And if I was y'all, I'd do it too. Anyway, this is Rebel Life Boxing. I'll catch y'all in the next one. I'm off this.